Ukrainians are an ethnic group native to Ukraine, a country located in Eastern Europe. They are one of the largest ethnic groups in Europe, with a population of around 45 million people worldwide. Historically, Ukrainians have a rich and diverse cultural heritage that dates back to ancient times. They have a long history of living in the region, with evidence of their existence dating back to the 6th century AD. Over the centuries, they have been influenced by various cultures, including the Byzantine Empire, the Mongols, and the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. In the 19th century, Ukraine was part of the Russian Empire, and Ukrainian culture was suppressed by the government. However, during the 20th century, Ukraine gained independence, and its culture began to flourish once again. Today, Ukraine is a diverse country with a population that includes Ukrainians, as well as other ethnic groups such as Russians, Belarusians, and Crimean Tatars. According to the most recent census in 2021, Ukrainians make up around 77% of the country's population. The Ukrainian language is the official language of Ukraine and is spoken by the majority of the population. However, Russian is also widely spoken, especially in the eastern regions of the country. Ukrainian culture is rich and diverse, with a strong tradition of folk music, dance, and art. The country is also known for its delicious cuisine, which includes dishes such as borscht, vareniki, and salo. In recent years, Ukraine has faced political turmoil, including the 2014 Ukrainian Revolution and the ongoing conflict with Russia over the Crimean Peninsula. Despite these challenges, Ukrainians have shown resilience and a strong sense of national pride. Elaborating further on the history and culture of Ukrainians, it's worth noting that Ukraine has had a long and complex history. In the early Middle Ages, the territory that is now Ukraine was inhabited by various Slavic tribes. These tribes were united under the Kievan Rus in the 9th century, which was a powerful state that encompassed much of modern-day Ukraine, Belarus, and Russia. The Kievan Rus was an influential cultural and economic center that played an important role in the development of Eastern Slavic culture. Its decline in the 12th century led to a period of fragmentation and instability, with various regional powers vying for control. Throughout the 13th to 15th centuries, Ukraine was ruled by various Mongol, Lithuanian, and Polish feudal lords. This period saw the emergence of the Cossacks, a military class that played a significant role in Ukrainian history. In the late 18th century, Ukraine became part of the Russian Empire. The empire's policies towards Ukraine were harsh, including the suppression of the Ukrainian language and culture. This oppression led to a revival of Ukrainian national consciousness in the 19th century, culminating in the Ukrainian national revival in the early 20th century. In 1917, Ukraine declared its independence following the collapse of the Russian Empire. However, its independence was short-lived, and Ukraine was eventually incorporated into the Soviet Union in 1922. During World War II, Ukraine was occupied by Nazi Germany, leading to a devastating loss of life and destruction of infrastructure. In 1991, Ukraine declared its independence following the collapse of the Soviet Union. Since then, Ukraine has faced a number of challenges, including economic and political instability, corruption, and territorial disputes with Russia. In recent years, Ukraine has also sought closer ties with the European Union and NATO, while Russia has sought to maintain its influence over the country. Despite these challenges, Ukraine has a rich and diverse culture. Ukrainian music, art, literature, and cuisine are all distinctive and celebrated. Ukrainian folk music, for example, is characterized by the use of traditional instruments such as the bandura and the kobza, and features haunting melodies and intricate harmonies. Ukrainian cuisine is also notable for its use of fresh, local ingredients and its hearty, flavorful dishes. Borscht, a beet soup served with sour cream and dill, is one of Ukraine's most famous dishes, while vareniki, dumplings filled with potato, cheese, or other ingredients, and solo, cured pork fat, are also popular. In conclusion, Ukrainians have a rich and complex history, and their culture is diverse and distinctive. Despite facing numerous challenges, Ukrainians have demonstrated resilience and a strong sense of national pride. There is much to learn and explore about this fascinating country and its people.